What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is Thursday. Happy Thursday. And Thursdays mean it is time for another weekly episode of The Struggle Farm. 21 episodes. So there's been 20 episodes before this. That is crazy. But I'm super excited for this one as well. And you should be too. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 21. I can't believe there's been 20 episodes before this. For those of you that are new, because we've gotten a lot of subs lately, shout out. Thank you so much for subbing to the channel. The Struggle Farm is a farming simulator series where I have basically started with nothing. Old school equipment on Alien Gyms, No Man's Land, and we have built this amazing looking farm, and we've done it without any money mods or anything like that, so it's been super fun. We are getting down to the end, so you got 21, 22, 23, 24, so after today there'll be 3 more episodes. It's bittersweet. We're gonna get right into it. It is March, I think. Yeah, it's in March. Before we get started, do me a big favor. If you haven't hit the thumbs up on the video yet, hit the thumbs up. Go ahead. I'll wait. Thank you for the thumbs up on the video. That lets YouTube know we're doing a good job over here on the channel. It lets me know that you like the content and want to see more videos like this. And if you're new to the channel and you've yet to hit the sub button, smash the sub button. It feels good. We are growing organically, and we're continuing to build our Shib fam community on all platforms. So thank you all for joining me on this journey. So it is March 2nd on No Man's Land, and we've got our fields, our existing fields. They're fully fertilized. All we really got to do is let them grow. We've got a couple of weeds in this one, but that's okay. So we've got a couple of canola fields. We've got some wheat fields, and they're all ready. We just got to wait for harvest season. Everything is fully fertilized. Cows fully fed. We don't have many of them. I'd like to get to a point where we can buy more. Eggs, so the chickens are all fed, and basically there's not a lot to do because it's not harvest season. It's March, so you can't really plant anything, and it looks like we've had a mild winter and the ground is pretty soft, so we're gonna go break some sod. So there's nothing on this field, so I don't mind driving on it, but I'm trying to match everything so everything looks like it's starting together. I don't want to start too close to this field. I want to give myself some room so we get a trailer in here and stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and drop that, turn on our create field, and I may have to pull the mini map up, because we're very close to the border of the property next door, and of course you can't, unless you own it, you know, you won't be able to harvest on it. So let me go ahead and bring that up. There we go. So I kind of know where I am. I kind of don't. See, right there. So we don't have access. So that means I'm going to have to paint a little bit of this and bring it back, because I don't want to be that close. So it's not going to be a very wide field, but it's going to be fairly long. It's going to be, it's kind of going to be shaped like a piece of pizza. Like a slice, like a New York slice of pizza, which is the best pizza. There's no argument. New York style. Let me know in the comments if you disagree. Some people like Chicago. That's just like a block of cheese, melted cheese with a little bit of crust. So because we're not really going in too straight of a line, our lines are gonna look a little weird, but that's okay. I'm not. We're not going. We're not trying to win a beauty contest. We're just trying to get some corn in the ground. So, like I said, even though it's not very wide, it's gonna be pretty long. And you know what? I feel like this could be a little bit better. Let's run parallel to this field as well. I think this will be much better. It took a little bit. We can get rid of the map now. It took a little bit to try to get the shape of this field just because how close we're bordered to the adjacent property. So it's kind of like a piece of pie. It's kind of not, I guess, but we finally got the shape of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this all this sod ripped up. I don't know how much of this we're gonna show because there's some other things I want to fit into this episode. But yeah, let me buckle down, get all this sod ripped up, and we'll show you guys the finished product. It's been a little over 3 hours in game time. We're almost finished with the plowing. I'd like to get all the stones pulled off it. So the reason I'm trying to get this done is, for those of you that have been watching, you know that my months are set to 5 days. April is the earliest you can get corn into the ground. So I'm hoping we can get all this plowed, stones picked up, lime spread, and if we have, I don't think we have enough manure. And get our first round of fertilizer. So then we just gotta let it draw. So April 1st, we're gonna put the corn seed in the ground. I'm excited. The next 4 episodes are gonna be packed full of things to do, whether it's harvesting or baling, mowing because we're running out of hay. The next 4 episodes are gonna be packed full of lots of things to do on the struggle farm. So the plowing part is done, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. So the next step is to pick all the stones off it. Where am I going? The next step is to pick all the stones off it. I believe our stone picker is over, across the pond, I believe. So we'll take care of that. And then all I've been doing with the stones is put them in a pile. But since we put our little shed over here, we're gonna make our new fieldstone pile right next to that piece of ledge. I think I've mentioned this once before. This is the oldest style stone picker I could find. I really wish I could find something else. But I was thinking, so there is a grape harvesting mod out there where you drive the tractor and people are actually picking the grapes and putting them in a container. How cool would that be if we had something like that for stone picking? Because I've been streaming Farm Sim for a long time, and I've heard a lot of stories from people that said when they were young, working on the farm, their father or their grandfather would drive the tractor, and they would be picking up stones and putting them in a bucket or putting them in a trailer by hand. That'd be cool if we had something like that for stones, like the grape harvester mod that's out there. A little over halfway picking up stones. Not gonna lie, I'm trying to get through this as quickly as I can. Probably one of my least favorite things. I don't know why. I enjoyed it when it first came out, but yeah, we're almost finished with this, and then I think it's March, so our daylight isn't going to last as long as it does. I mean, they're starting to, but I think probably as soon as we're done this, we'll sleep, we'll get up tomorrow, we'll spread some lime. I'll pick the stones off that field off video, just so we can focus on a variety of doing a variety of things in this episode. really regretting leaving this little hill. You can see this little incline. This rock picker, struggling, struggling to get up it. And it has slowed our rock picking process down tremendously. Not to mention, I gotta swing it way around, because if we turn the other way, the wheels are going to hit the bar on the rock picker. So yeah, this little part here's really holding us up. We're almost done. Positivity, we're almost done this part. That is a wrap on the rock picking. The field stones are all picked up off that field. Like I said, I'll do the other field off the video, just to get it, you know, just to give this video a little bit of variety. But I used to dump our rocks, I used to dump our field stones right where we put that shed in front of us. So I'm going to go ahead and start dumping it right over here next to this piece of ledge that's sticking out of the ground. A piece of ledge that I can't get rid of. So I don't think we're going to start the lime today, but we're at least going to go get a couple of pallets of lime. So I'm going to go ahead and park this, and we're going to jump in our brand new, well, kind of brand new to us, flatbed, and go get ourselves a couple pallets of lime, and we might as well get a pallet of seed, I think, yeah. Or, no, fertilizer. You know what? Let's just get 2 and 2. We'll have it. Alright, we made it. I'm starting to think that maybe we don't get 2 and 2, because I don't know if we're going to need it. So I think what we'll do is we'll grab 1 and 1. That should be more than enough to finish that field. So we have our seed, our solid fertilizer, and our pallet of lime. We just gotta strap this stuff down so it doesn't fly off on us. And time to get out of here. All right, we are. I'll see you guys back at the homestead, and we'll start to get this stuff unloaded. I think we'll just unload the lime for now. That's all we're gonna be able to do this month anyway. And then April 1st, we'll unload the rest of it and get some corn in the ground. I just really love this entrance into the farm. It's just one of the coolest features I think that we have so far. And then once you start to pull down this way, everything else comes into view. I'm going to have to go back in some of the other videos and take a look at, you know, like where we came from and compare it to the end. Maybe we'll do that on episode 24. All right, let's go fire up the forklift, or the oops, how did I get up there? Yeah, let's go. Actually, I don't know where I put it. Oh, I know. It's up at the silage. Now, let's see if I can show off my newly acquired forklift skills. Ta-da! Getting pretty good, you know? All right, it is. You know what? Let's go ahead and let's go sleep the rest of the day and the night away, and we will start spreading some lime on March 3rd. Whoa, ran a little too fast. Bright and early on March 3rd, and I've got to grab where is it? We got to grab our farm-all. I could probably use the other one, but this one has a cab, lime fumes, lime dust. Yeah, I think it's best to grab the cab. Now, if I can only find the spreader. I think I know where it is, but not 100% sure. I love this little spreader. I had bought another one. I had bought a cylinder, and I didn't like it. It emptied way too fast, and but it did look old. It wasn't, I mean, the spread was a mile wide. Let's get the lid open here. We're going to back up to our pallet of lime very carefully. There we are. I don't know if we'll need the whole pallet, but we're going to fill it up to the top anyway. And we still got a little bit left. Fantastic. This is such a cool area to drive through. Cows still have food, still have water. TMR mixer still got stuff in it. It's such a cool area to drive through. Just a few episodes ago, there was nothing there. And so it's just, I don't know. I've driven through it I don't know how many times, and I still really enjoy it. All right. Look at that dust. That is a plume of lime dust. So I've got a border of lime almost all the way around our new field. And halfway up this side, I just got this feeling I made this field way too big. I don't think we're going to need this much corn chaff. Well, it depends. I guess it depends on if we have such a good harvest season that we can add more cows to our cow barn. Because right now I think we have 15. That's all we can afford. So yeah, but I think we went way too big, especially for the equipment that we're using. You know, this whole farm has been small equipment, small harvesters. I don't know. I think I went far too large, but too late now. No turning back. So we've got 70 full. Well, no, that went down pretty quickly. We've got about 50 liters of lime, so we're gonna have to go back and grab the rest of that pallet. I'm hoping it's enough to finish it. We're a little over halfway done, but we do have the bigger section. No, we're less than halfway. So I'm hoping we have enough lime left in our crate that we can finish this and not have to run back to the shop. All right, let's get our lid open. I'm really hoping we have enough lime. There's a part of me that says we're gonna have to go back, but let's go ahead and fill this up. While we're here, though, I had stashed a couple pallets in the shop. Ooh, I do have. Oh, it's seed. Oh, we bought that seed for nothing. I didn't realize we had 2 pallets of seed. All right, well, I already looked over there, so we got 600 liters left. I really hope we have enough. Oh, we're back at it. Yeah, I'm nervous that. You know what, though? We did do the order with that first, our first fill up, so maybe we do have enough. Maybe we do have enough. I don't know. Keep our fingers crossed. Well, that didn't last long, and we've got a bunch left. The good news is, called the shop, told them our miscalculation. We've got a pallet delivered, waiting for us. All right, pallet number 2. I'm really hoping this does it. I'm 100% certain. And then we still have 2 days. We can't start putting seed in the ground. Yeah, it's gonna be April 1st. It's the earliest. So the good news is, since we found 2 pallets of seeds, that's one thing we're not gonna have to buy. So we've got more than enough seed to get this field growing. We just got to finish up this part first, and then wait a couple days. In the meantime, we can check the animals, make sure they're fed, all that good stuff. Another step towards getting corn in the ground is just about complete. We are finished, or just about finished, spreading lime on this field. One more little pass and we are finished. We'll go clean this up and put the spreader away. We didn't even have to go back another time. And we have 339 liters of lime left. All right, let's get the lime dust off the spreader here. I'm not gonna worry about the tractor until we're done. Actually, you know what? We're done for the day. We're done with the lime, so why don't we worry about the tractor as well? But this is caked on there. You know what? It's not caked on there. This thing, we've used it so much, we've worn it out. Although I don't like cleaning tractors. You watch my live streams, you know. A dirty tractor is a working tractor. Man, this thing's in rough shape, too. There's a lot of paint missing. Alright, let's get this put away and move on to the next. Since the lime's done and we can't put seed in the ground, I checked the chickens. Whoopsie. Chickens are out of food, so if they don't have food, they're not going to produce eggs. So we're gonna feed some chickens. Then we'll check the cows. So I want to kind of split this trailer because we're running low. All we have in the silo now is like I think we have like 1,000, less than 2,000 left. So we're gonna give these guys 4,000 liters, and then we'll give the other chicken coop 4,000 liters. Trying to watch it down to 6,000. It's going really fast. We're down to 5,000. There we go. Well, 4,083. Not bad. Not bad. All right, chickens are all fed. They'll keep producing eggs, and oh yeah, we'll go put this trailer back. I forgot about this shed. Cows actually, they look really good. We still have a ton of TMR, and they're still pretty full of straw. Again, there's only 15 cows in there, so I had a feeling that food was going to last quite a long time. But yeah, I think we should just kick back, relax the rest of the day, and get a couple days closer to putting corn in the ground. Well, it's March 5th. It's raining. Not a lot you can do about that. If you notice, some money dwindling, you got to run down to the shop. But I'm not going to take the truck. I'm going to take the tractor because we need a planter. So we have a seeder, and that seeder will do grain and things like that, but it will not do any planting. So sunflowers, corn. So I had to get one from the shop. So, it sounds like nobody is around today, so they left it inside. So we just gotta go get it, and then we'll bring it back. We'll fill it up. We'll get it all ready for planting. I think while we're here, we should probably have our tractor service. We are super, super low. So when we back in here, let's, oh, it is there. I was just going to back in and service our tractor, but I just happened to look over there, and there's our planter that we're going to use. So, all right, so let me go ahead and let's get out. Let's have this thing be farm all. Let's have it serviced. I think we just got to go over to this wrench symbol, and yes, we're gonna repair it for $217. There we go. Now we're good. And right around the corner, I believe, is a fuel station. So let's go over there and Fill it up with fuel. All right, here we are. So let's go ahead and fill this up with, how can I not do that? Oh, I'm out of it. I'm out of the square. Okay. There we go. Now we're getting some. Perfect, perfect. All right, let's go. We'll fill this up with seed. We can't do anything today anyway. A, it's raining. B, it's March 1st. Yeah, we'll fill this up, and man, we might want to think about fertilizer. I completely forgot about that. It doesn't have a bit of fertilizer. You know what? We'll go stand on it. Maybe plowing the grass under counted as 50%. Sometimes it does. We'll go check. So I'm not quite sure how this fills up. I don't know if I have to be unfolded first. I've never used this actual planter, so let's leave our pallet right there and back up next to it. We'll try it first. I looked, I'm not getting a symbol to open up any of the doors, so maybe we'll fill it, or we'll oh, it does say closed cover, open cover. Okay, so maybe we just have to back up to it and push the fill button. We'll find out here in a second. Yep, it's working. Awesome. Awesome. And it took the whole thing. Oh, we're gonna have to grab another. You know what? We're 90% full. If we need it, we'll come back. We're ready to go. It is April 1st. The rain has stopped. I decided to bring over another pallet of seeds, so we topped the planter off. I've never used this. So this is called the it's the D3. Let's unhook it. It'll tell me when I hook it back up. It's the 950. So I've never used this, so this will be our first time. I'm gonna wait till we get to the field to unfold it. We're gonna start by putting a couple header rows or turn rows at each end to give ourselves a place to turn around. Yo, that is much wider than I thought it was gonna be. Let's lower it down, and actually, you know what? We gotta find out. It is 50% fertilized, so we'll wait till it sprouts and spray it. So cutting, we hadn't mowed, we just plowed it. So I think that's what helped us out. So we do have 50% fertilization. So we're good. I think we're gonna be all right. Oh, this hill's giving us trouble. Don't fail me now, tractor. Don't fail me now. So I'm super impressed with this. The exception of that hill, we're planning at like 7 miles an hour, steady. The other thing is, this is like 3 times the working width that our seeder is. So this should not take long at all. And then we'll have our corn in the ground. Then once it sprouts, we can spray it. It only needs one more round of fertilizer. So we're in really, really, really good shape. I'd say we're just about to the halfway point. And we're a little over half full, so I think we're not gonna have to fill this again. Look how cool that is. Look at the animation. I love this camera angle. I love how, I don't know why. I love, it looks picture perfect. It looks like it's telling a story, doesn't it? We're just about finished up here. I say a pass and a half, very short pass and a half. and our corn is in the ground. What we have to look for, we want to make sure it's knee high by the 4th of July. Isn't that a famous saying? I guess not famous, but isn't that something a lot of farmers say? If the corn is knee high by the 4th of July, it's going to be a good season. But that is it. Our corn is in the ground, whether or not we end up using it for silage, because our silage pit still has a ton of silage. And we're not using TMR as fast as I thought we were going to, because we only have 15 cows. So what we have to wait for is we have to hope for a really big harvest season. We have 2 fields of canola. We have 2 fields of barley. So we have to hope for a pretty decent season. We'll keep some of that barley for the chickens, not a big percentage. I think we can get away with like, I would say 16,000 liters will get us through the whole year. But the corn will be used for silage. But we'll keep an eye on our silage pile, which we still have some. We'll keep an eye on our TMR to see how quickly we go through it. But yeah, we might be able to sell half the corn and use half for corn silage. But either way, the farm's looking good. I'm excited about the harvest season, which will begin on episode 22. So I'm really excited about that. Something really cool to look forward to. So we're going to bring this back to the shop. And going to get ready for the next one. So that, everybody, is going to do it for this week's episode of The Struggle Farm. Episode 21 in the books. Episode 22 right around the corner. Every Thursday I record the next one, and then Friday we release it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as I have. If you're looking forward to seeing episode 22, let me know in the comments. But if you're not the talkative type, just hit the thumbs up. That helps. It helps a ton. It helps the algorithm. It lets me know you like the content and want to see more of it. It lets YouTube know that we're doing a good job over here. And if you want to see this, the rest of this series and my other YouTube series, make sure you're following along. Hit the sub button. Join us on our journey. Not just today, but every day. I want to thank you guys for joining me on it. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for subbing. Thank you all for liking these videos. Hope to see y'all in the next one. Until then, stay safe, look after one another. Be kind to yourself.